Hello once again. This is Brother Teacher. I want to start this brief video off by first saying thank you for watching my videos and my content. Those that have been with me for years on this platform, and those that are relatively new, and any future viewers and followers of my material. I want to say, for lack of a better way of putting it, I'm in my feelings right now. So I want to apologize for me being in my feelings right now, and then I want to take the apology back. Some people feel like they have to have an apology, but I'm just saying I'm apologizing because I don't often feel this way when I'm doing content, talking to my audience. But what I mean when I say I'm in my feelings is that I'm a bit emotional at the moment because I was reminded of something and it hit me hard. I've always, for the most part, known about the world in which we live and how dangerous the world is, and I've always done videos. I've talked about men needing to find God, the Creator, and that's what's being the issue with mankind, is that they've fallen away from the Creator. So I'm going to cut right to the chase. I've heard people say over the years that God is not fair. Why am I poor? Why did He allow me to be abused as a child? Why does He allow children to die at a young age in car wrecks and plane crashes and drown and be the victims of abusive parents? And why are there murderers and rapists running rampant in the world? I've touched on these things before, and I just happened upon a video where there was a young man, relatively young man, speaking. He's a college professor, and he was asked a question about God from one of his students, and he said the student studied philosophy for one semester, and he said it's best that you not study philosophy as opposed to just studying philosophy for just one semester. He said, posed a question to him. The question was, since God, the Creator, is almighty, all-knowing, all-powerful, loving, and He loves His creation, why is it that He allows all of the carnage, all of the wars, and all of the fighting, and all of the disease, and all of the various things that we look at as being tragic on this earth? Why does He allow that? And why doesn't He save or rescue man and be his guiding force, so to speak? And as much as I've talked about the Creator, And as much as I have tried to live a life worthy of being a student of life and a follower of Yeshua, Jesus, the Creator, he reminded me again, and he brought it home even more so by the way in which he expressed it. This professor, that is. People are always talking about, if God is this and God is that, why don't I have this, and why can't I do this, and why doesn't God allow me to do this, and why doesn't God bless me, and so on and so forth. And the answer is what the man said. God, Yahweh, Allah, Jehovah, he's all of the things that he said he was. And he is. But you know what? The failure has never been in the Creator. And you know, I read a scripture many years ago. It says that one of the immutable things, unchangeable things about God, the Creator, is that he can't lie. And I want to get you to think just for a moment. If God was lying about how he loves his creation, mankind, if he was lying, and if he ever lied, we would all be in trouble. We would. So I believe that in order for us to have any true hope of there being a better tomorrow, and when I say tomorrow, I'm not talking about necessarily on this plane that we experience, but after we have closed our eyes for the last time, that's what I mean. A better tomorrow in the sense of our future beyond this life. Our God has to be faithful if we have a place in his kingdom. So, I believe in everything that the Creator has said. And as this gentleman pointed out again, it reminded me, even in all my struggles, and even in all of your struggles, it should remind us that God, the Creator, is everything that he said that he is. And he's always willing and always able to provide everything that we need as his creation. And he loves us. But we must realize when we walk to that mirror and we look in that mirror after we have smoked cigarettes, after we have taken drugs, illicit drugs, unlawful drugs, after we have committed acts of atrocities against humanity, after we have had our food poisoned by corporations, after all of these diseases have come to manifest after living a life of being frivolous, not thinking, not using critical thinking, not trying to live upright, not trying to honor ourselves, our families, and our neighbors, not giving respect, thinking that we can do anything that we want to do just because we can. After doing all of that, why do you think God, Yahweh, should bless us? Why do you think we are deserving? Because even after Christ has died for us, he was the last sacrificial lamb. He opened up the way for us to come to the Creator for ourselves as individuals. After all that he has done to sacrifice himself, he stepped from heaven and came here and manifested himself in the form of a human being to show us that we don't have to succumb to all of the temptations of the world. We don't have to sin. And after he's done all of this, we still disrespect his reverence that is due to him. We still embarrass him by the things that we do. So I'm saying to you today, God, our Creator, has never done anything wrong. He set everything in place for us on this planet. He's given us everything that we need. He gave us the food and the herbs to sustain our lives and to heal us even. The failure has never been in God the Creator. It's always been in us. And it's still in us. It's not what he has not done for us, but it's what we have not done to show appreciation for what he has done for us. If he wanted to, he could destroy humanity, that thing which he has created, that he said he loves. He could have, but he has had mercy. He has had grace and long suffering over and over and over and over again. And we have shamed him by the lives that we live. So I'm saying to you today, please walk circumspectly, as if today would have been your last day on this earth, and respect the position of our Creator in being who he is and who he says that he is and who he has always been. And that is the true and the living God. And there's none beside him. So, I'm sorry that I appear to be a little withdrawn from my usual self. I'm not sad. I'm happy, as a matter of fact. But I'm so happy that I have another day, and so do you, to make our Creator happy and proud that he has created us. And it is my goal every day to try to please him in all that I do. And I admonish you to do the same. This has been Brother Teacher. You have a blessed day, evening, afternoon, wherever you might be. And may Yahweh continue to bless you and yours. He loves you, and I love you. And so long.